Two people grew up on the same street, same neighborhood, same school, same starting point. 20 years later, one is financially free, the other is still living paycheck to paycheck. Same country, same economy, same opportunities. What was different? It wasn't luck. It wasn't connections. It wasn't even income. It was something that happened before any of that. Something invisible. Something that determined every financial decision they ever made. And most people never even know it exists. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 specific mindset differences that separate people who build wealth from people who don't. But here's what makes this video different. I'm not going to tell you to just think positive or visualize a mansion. I'm going to show you the exact thought patterns with real examples that produce completely different financial outcomes from identical starting points. The 4th one is the one nobody talks about, and it might be the most important. Stay with me. Before I get into the mindset differences, I need to tell you about Michael, because Michael's story explains everything. And when I tell you what Michael discovered at 35, you'll understand why most people never change their financial situation, no matter how hard they try. Michael grew up watching his father say the same things every week. Money is the root of all evil. Rich people are greedy. We're not the kind of people who have a lot. Michael believed it. He didn't even know he believed it. It was just the air he breathed. And for 35 years, every financial decision Michael made was filtered through those beliefs. He avoided investment conversations, felt guilty when he earned more, spent money quickly, so he wouldn't feel like one of them. His colleague Daniel grew up hearing different things. Money is a tool. Wealthy people solve big problems. There's enough for everyone who creates value. Same economy, same job, same salary. But Daniel built wealth. And Michael wondered why money never seemed to stick. Here's the disturbing part. Michael worked harder than Daniel. He was smarter than Daniel. He wanted it more than Daniel. But the story he told himself about money was quietly destroying every chance he had. Here's what most mindset content gets completely wrong. They tell you the beliefs are wrong. Just change them. Think differently. But they never explain why those beliefs exist or why they're so hard to change. The beliefs Michael had weren't weakness. They were survival mechanisms passed down from people who were genuinely struggling, who genuinely had reason to distrust wealth. Understanding where they came from is the only way to actually change them. Now I promise to show you 4 mindset differences. Michael and Daniel show you the first one, the story you tell yourself about money. But the second one is where most people actually lose the wealth race. And it has nothing to do with beliefs. It has everything to do with time. Poor mindset asks, how do I get through this month? Rich mindset asks, where do I want to be in 10 years? This single difference changes every decision. The restaurant meal, the impulse purchase, the investment opportunity. When your time horizon is short, immediate pleasure wins. Every time. When your time horizon is long, future freedom wins. Every time. But here's the twist. This isn't about discipline. It's about what you can actually see. If you've never experienced financial security, 10 years feels abstract. This month feels very real. The wealthy don't have better discipline. They have more evidence that the future is worth waiting for. The third mindset difference is where it gets uncomfortable. Because this one isn't about beliefs. It isn't about time horizons. It's about how you respond when things go wrong. And I guarantee that when I tell you what poor mindset does in this moment, you're going to recognize yourself, at least a little. When something goes wrong financially, poor mindset says the economy is bad, the system is rigged, I'm unlucky. Rich mindset says, what can I control? What can I learn? What can I change? Both might be partially right about the world, but one is looking for solutions, and one is waiting for rescue. And waiting for rescue is the most expensive thing you can do, because rescue almost never comes. And while you're waiting, the compound interest keeps running in the wrong direction. Here's the twist. The system is rigged in many ways. Housing costs are genuinely unaffordable. Wages genuinely haven't kept up. These are real structural problems. And none of that changes what you can control. Both things are true at the same time. Acknowledging the system is unfair, and taking responsibility for your own response to it is not a contradiction. It's the only path forward. Now, the fourth mindset difference, the one nobody talks about. It's not about beliefs. It's not about time. It's not about responsibility. It's about what you do when you see someone else succeed. Poor mindset sees someone else's wealth and feels threatened. If they have more, there's less for me. Rich mindset sees someone else's wealth and gets curious. How did they do it? What can I learn? This single reaction determines whether other people's success helps you or hurts you. The wealthy are obsessive students of other people's success. The struggling are often resentful of it. And resentment is the most expensive emotion in personal finance. Michael and Daniel. Same street, same school, same starting point. Michael worked harder, was smarter, wanted it more. But the invisible stories he carried were heavier than any of that. This video just opened a window for you. You've seen 4 thought patterns that quietly determine financial outcomes over decades. What you do with that window is completely yours, because everyone's situation is different. Everyone's story is different. One question before you go. Which of these 4 did you recognize in yourself? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and I'll build the next video around what you tell me. Next week, I'm covering compound interest, the concept Einstein called the 8th wonder of the world. And I'm going to show you 2 brothers who invested the same amount for very different lengths of time. And the result will genuinely shock you. Subscribe, hit the bell, because that video contains the single most important mathematical concept in personal finance. See you next week. Educational content only, not financial advice.